Wow, look at all the snow we have. Holy moly. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a lot of snow. Whew. Quite an accumulation. Oh, it's a winter wonderland out here. It's so pretty. I can tell the cats have been walking everywhere. Oh, it's very... Oh, this is the kind of snow you could build a snowman. Oh, bunch of... Oh, grouchy. Gonna have to dump out their bowls because it's full of snow. So I have work to do. Now you can see the snow a lot better in the sunlight. Look at it all. It's just a blanket everywhere. Good morning. Happy Saturday. So it is snowing again. I don't know if you could see that. I tried to film it just now out the door. And Pikachu tried to escape, little turkey. So I grabbed him and brought him back inside. I don't know what he thought he was doing. He's never been outside, goofball. I thought maybe he was curious about the snow. I don't know. Maybe I should let him go out there and play around in the snow a little bit. The baby kitties are out there. They came to say hi. I've just been editing my videos. I'm going to have to split this week into like 3 parts. So I know one went up this morning on Saturday. Another part will go up tomorrow on Sunday. And then I think I'll have to put the other part on Monday because I don't want them to be super, super long. It shouldn't be like a feature-length movie, for Pete's sakes. Wowzers. So I guess I've been sharing a lot of things with you lately in the videos. So I'm trying not to make them so terribly long because nobody has time to watch all that. I don't either. So I'm going to get back to work on that. I pretty much have those 2 edited. I've got Tuesday and Wednesday on one and then Thursday and Friday on one. So I think it's going to work out fine. Onyx is knocking stuff on the floor. Thank you, Onyx. I've had my breakfast. I'm sitting here enjoying some coffee. My husband decided to go into work today because they had a lot of used vehicles come through. And he said that's basically gravy work for him because he just has to check them and make sure that the oil is good and things are working. He kind of does a little checklist on them. And then they're ready to be put out on the lot for sale. He will probably be home around noon or 1 today. And then we can do something or not. We might just hibernate because it's supposed to snow all day today. And I think it's supposed to snow all day tomorrow. Now, too bad this didn't happen through the week, right? Because we would have had some really nice snow days. Why does it even happen on a weekend? That's kind of wasted. But I'm going to go hang out on the couch a little more. I'm finishing up my lesson plans. They were done when I left on Friday. I know. And we even got out early. My lesson plans were done. Let that sink in. Okay. Got it? All I need to do is put in my power hour math intervention plans for 3-digit subtraction, triple-digit subtraction. My first week I'm going to be doing without regrouping and then doing a couple of word problems. Then the next week I'm going to be doing with regrouping and some word problems. And then the next week I'll be mixing them up so they can do some with regrouping and some without. I think that's a plan. I'm not sure how long this group will meet, but usually it's 2 or 3 weeks. So I think that'll work out fine. I'm going to get to it, and I'll check back in with you later. Look at that little ferret kitty. Isn't she silly? Silly little girl. That's some stuff I need to take to school right there. Some snow stuff. Hi, baby. Hey, little Mango Poo. Yeah, you sweet girl. Yep. Oh, you went up? Oh, she likes to climb up on our shoulders. Would you like up? Okay. Come on up. Here. Here's my little ferret kitty. She wanted up. That's why she was meowing at me. They're very talkative little critters. I never knew before having cats that they talked so much, but they really do. They communicate quite effectively. Hello, sweetie. All right, Mango and I are going to go hang out on the couch under the warm covers and snuggle up. I have not done laundry since 2 weeks ago. So you can imagine how much laundry I have stacked up because we weren't really going much of anywhere. So I like to use Downy fabric softener and these awesome Unstoppables. Smell so good. I use all detergent. That's what I found in the laundry hamper. A cute little kitty. Do you need to be washed? Okay, I found this wreath form in the garage. I don't even remember buying this, people, but I've been watching a lot of wreath tutorials since we were on break. And I know how to use this. If I hadn't watched, the cats are really, really fascinated with this because they want to eat it. Hello, hello. Pikachu will chew on this if I leave it where he can get it. Anyway, if I had not watched any wreath tutorials, I wouldn't have a clue how to use this. These you use as the little holders for the ribbons and things. So let me put this over here. You don't need to have that. Thank you very much for all your help. And I wanted to show you the pretty ribbon and things that I found at Walmart. I may have showed you this before, but I got this to make a snowy wreath. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. There's that. Here's some ribbon that I got. And then I got this kind. And I got one of the silver. And then I got this kind of ribbon. How pretty. So I also have little sparkly, whoop, it's rolling away, snowflakes that I'm going to stick on there with hot glue. So I will show you the process. I gotta keep this away from the cats, and we'll see how it goes. Look at my snowy winter wonderland. My husband's car, completely covered, even though he has a tarp over it, completely covered. Look at all this. No one has walked out here since it has snowed. There was a car sitting there. That's why there's a void on the driveway. It is snowing. Can you see it? I don't know if it's being picked up on the camera. But look how pretty. I think Caitlin and I should come out later and make a snowman. If we do, I'll be sure and show you. That would be fun. I left my tripod at school, but I do have a little one I could use for that. So pretty. I think those trees are just so pretty when they have the snow all over them. It's probably time to take down the Christmas wreath, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I think so too. For now, it will go in the coat closet until I can get it downstairs in the Christmas decorations. Okay, let's go downstairs. My hair looks really fabulous. Let's go back downstairs and get back to work. No, really, I do want to have everything squared away so I don't have to do it later. Back down in the family room, and you can still see the tree is bare. So it's just a winter tree now, not a Christmas tree. My husband just needs to take it apart and put it back in the storage area. All right, I'm gonna see what I can get done. I was poking around on the HelloFresh site, and I have skipped my deliveries for like the next month, but I thought I would go on there and unskip whenever I decide I want to have a week of meals. But you know what you can also do? You can print off recipes from there and get your own ingredients if you wish. So this is Shake It Up pork cutlets. This is a recipe I had skipped previously, like within the last month or two. And I just went on there and clicked on the recipe and printed it out. It's just like the recipe cards that they send you. See, it's exactly what they send you in your kit. So I thought this looked good. It has garlic bread and an apple and sunflower seed salad, which my daughter and I would love that. My husband would love the pork cutlets, and we would all like the garlic bread. So I think that would be a win. I also printed off this amazing apricot chicken with fingerling potatoes and green beans. Oh yeah. My husband would be all over this meal. This is the stuff he likes. Green beans and potatoes and chicken. Yeah. So look at what's in this one. It's got thyme. One of my favorite things. See, nothing weird in this. So this one looks like a really good one too. Is there anything better than this? I don't think so, sweetie. She just climbed up on me for a snuggle and apparently to eat my hair. What are you doing? Hmm? And a kiss. Aw, thank you. My buddy. And my boo. And that lump is socks. Well, my road is cleared off. But you can see tons of snow on the sides. We're gonna drop off the gray car at the body shop so that they can work on it this week and fix all those dents that that ding dong made running into Caitlin by McDonald's. back from dropping the car off, and we also went to Dollar Tree, as you saw. I did a little bit of filming, but I thought I'd just show you what I picked up. I got some of these for my husband. He's gonna watch the game today. Go Chiefs. And Onyx is helping. I got some rye bread so we could have grilled cheese sandwiches. These are so good as grilled cheese. Yum. Okay. And I got Caitlin some of these because she loves jalapeno. They already had, as you saw, St. Patrick's Day stuff out. Crazy. So yeah, I snatched some up. But let's do the Valentine stuff first. So finally they had socks in adult sizes. All the other times I've been to DT, they've only had the kid socks. So I got some of these for me and someone else. These with the arrows, I thought they were cute. See, because I have two of these. So you know who the other ones are for. And the same here. I got these. And these with a little Cupid. And I thought these were cute. The kissy lips. You saw me get the napkins and plates. I also found these. Aren't these pretty? I thought that would make a really cute little display on my little table that's outside my door in my classroom. I picked up some pencils for prizes for their pencil pouch thing. I got one of those tote bags because this is my kind of humor. You don't know how much I love you, and they didn't have these before. Onyx is trying to get into everything. Thank you. I got one of these and one of the heart-shaped ones. I saw Cha-Cha cakes make a really cute parent gift for Christmas with those. Got some of these. I think I'm going to make a wreath with these. And the lighted little shamrocks. I got some more socks because mine are all disappearing and falling apart. Those. I thought these were cute. Got 2 packs of those. And some more socks. Here's the heart-shaped little sparkle photo thing. And I think the last thing, yes, is... I had to look through all of them to get a really good one because when they glitter things, sometimes they're not real careful. So I got this hanging thing, but I'm going to take it apart and make something cool out of it. So stay tuned for that. Oh, I just want to lay it in here so carefully because I don't want to mess it up now that I've picked the best one. I went through like 8 or 10 of them before I found that one. Most of them had like the glitter was smudged or the paint was smudged or something. Some of them, they had fallen apart. Like the only part that was hanging up there was the top. I'm like, oh, didn't make it through transit very well. Okay, I'm going to put all of this away and I'm going to show you something else I got in the mail. Here's the thing I got in the mail. And if you get one of these too, you recognize the pink. It's an Ipsy bag. Let's see what's in it. Okay, let's see what's inside. Oh, isn't that cute? I like that. Kind of like nautical stripes. And this tells you just a little bit about the bag here. Let's see what's in here this time. I have this, but I can't read because I'm half blind. And I have this. Well, those are big things. So there are only 3 things in this one. These must be full size this time. Rosehip and green tea infused nail polish. Ooh, let's see what the color is. Ooh, that's pretty. Look how pretty. Like a gold. So pretty. This is a dirt. Oh, that's pretty, whatever it is. Seraphine Botanicals. What is it? I'm assuming it's an eye thing. When I figure it out, I'll tell you, because I just seriously can't even see it. And this is a Radiance Polishing Mask. Woo! So cool. I like the little bag too. These are great for like putting your pens and things in. Or taking little makeup things with you, of course. All right, that's what I got today. Good morning. It's a whopping 29 degrees and it snowed more. And it's only like 6 o'clock. Hi, babies. Whoop. The crunchy snow scares the cats a little bit. Check it out. The The deck is covered again. We still have a ton of snow from last time. The snow and the railing melted. And now we have a new little dusting of snow. And it looks like it's snowing right now. I can barely see it. Here comes some little flakes. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby. Baby's over here eating. Some more came while I was inside.
Hi. I thought that I would share some of the things that I'm going to do. I thought I would share some of the things that I'm going to do with my math enrichment group for Power Hour for 3-digit subtraction. So the first week I'm going to do 3-digit subtraction without regrouping and story problems. And then the second week I'm going to do with regrouping and story problems. If we do it a third week, I will mix the week with some regrouping and some without regrouping. So it'll be combined. So I thought I'd show you some of the resources that I found that I think are going to be great. Now I used the same person, I do believe, when I did 3-digit addition in the last Power Hour group that I had. I got this lady's bundle, her subtraction bundle. It's 2-digit and 3-digit with regrouping and without. And I believe it was $8. Each little section is $2.50. So if you just want a piece of this, it's not very expensive. $2.50 is pretty cheap. And you get a lot of resources. So I'm going to be using from this one this week. So I've got triple-digit subtraction without regrouping, and you can see some of the pages. And I love that she uses Astro Brights. I'm not going to use Astro Brights, but I think they're really awesome. They're one of my favorite kinds of paper ever. But here are some of the pages that you get. And she has answer keys. So you could even put this in a center and maybe put this in one of those sleeves and put this on one side and then put the answer sheet on the other side and they can check themselves. So I'm probably going to use this one and this one because the kids in this group already know how to do double-digit subtraction with and without regrouping. So I don't think they need to go from the very bottom to learn this. So I think just giving them a couple of practice sheets will be fine. I'm also going to use both of these word problem pages, one on one day and one on another. I'm going to use the Scoot. I love to use a Scoot as a write the room. So I'll print these out, which I've already done. And I will put these around the room on the walls. And then the kids can take this answer sheet and find all the cards, write the equation, and write the answer. And then we always check it at the end to see how they did. And then there are these little flip books. I'm not going to use these this time because I just don't have enough time to do it. But these are great. Instead of just a plain worksheet, makes it a little more fun. This one you can put in an interactive notebook, which would be nice. And this one's a flip book. So here's the lady that makes this. And I will link this below for you. The next thing I'm going to use is Michelle Ferray's Fidget Spinners pack. Pocket full of primary. So she has so many awesome ones already made up. Look at all the ones that she has done. So we have addition, subtraction, multiplication. Now you can use a fidget spinner on these if you want to, but you don't have to. You can use a paper clip, which is what I will use because for one thing, I don't like to use fidget spinners unless it's a small group and I can sit with the kids and monitor their fidget spinnering so they don't spin out of control or play around too much. So I will be using lots and lots of paper clips. My kids that have been in my Power Hour groups before are very, very used to doing spinner games. They like them. So look at all the different ones you have. You have a color version and a black and white version. You have regrouping without regrouping. So there are lots of options. And she also has another section to this resource that's made in a PowerPoint and it's all editable. So these little wheels are blank. And you can put whatever numbers you want. It's pretty awesome. So they'll spin the first one and write their number down. Spin the second one and write their number down. And then I have the kids use this. The kids write their answers on this recording sheet, and it's got 2 pages, which is great. Gives you plenty of options. Another thing I'm going to be using next week is this free context clues resource. And I like it because it has nonsense words. So we have a blepis and a margle. And those are totally made up words, so even your really high kids are not going to know what they are. So they have to get the meaning of these words through the context of the passage. So I think this is going to be really great. It's like Dr. Seuss-y kind of words, which I think will make it really fun for the kids. And the timing of this is pretty perfect because I just tested phonics testing on, I'd say, 3/4 of my class. And it was all about nonsense words. So that's going to be great. Something else I'm doing this week is Alexander, Who Used to Be Rich Last Sunday, my Rooted in Reading lesson. So this is the book for this week. And it has great things inside it. And there's even a YouTube video that Amy and Katie recommend using to complement the book. Of course, they always have great lesson plans. You've got everything right there for you. This would be great to leave for a sub, as long as you have the pieces ready, because everything's totally laid out. All right, I'm going to get back to work, and I'll see you later. Another awesome resource that I forgot to tell you about is the Subtraction Tic Tac Toe. So it is subtracting 3-digit numbers with no regrouping. Now, I'm not going to do it like it shows on here. There are like little number cards. Here's the board, and it comes in color and black and white. This is made to where each player chooses a problem to solve. When they find the answer, they grab their game piece, whether they're X's or O's, and they put that on their square to kind of claim it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have the kids pick the square they want and write the answer in there. And then they either mark it with their initial, or they can mark an X or an O. And then whoever wins is the winner, of course. Most of the time they have a cat game because they're pretty good at tic-tac-toe. But this makes it a little easier for them to solve it, I think, because they're writing directly on the page. And you could even print more than one of these, or put it in a dry erase sleeve. You know, those little plastic 3-ring binder sleeves that you can put papers down in. Put it in one of those. Put it in one of those dry erase pockets. And then they can reuse it, and you don't have to waste paper. So you just put this in the sleeve, and the kids would write on the plastic that goes over the top of it with 2 different colors or something. And then when they're done, they can erase it and they can do it again. So I think that's going to be really fun. And they love games. If you can make math or anything really a game, then they don't even realize that they're practicing something. They're just having fun doing it. This is a freebie, and I will link it below for you in case you'd like to use it in your classroom. One more thing that I just absolutely love to use in my Power Hour groups, because they can be so versatile. So you've heard me talk about these before if you've watched me at all. I really, really like using Watch, Think, Color games. So if you're not familiar with these, it's a 120 chart or 100 chart, depending on which one you do. And the kids have to solve problems. It runs as a slideshow all on its own. It's great. So you just need to monitor the students for noise level, and they figure out the answer. Whatever the answer is, that's the number that they color on their hundreds chart. And you can see here that it makes a cool picture. We're going to be doing the hot cocoa mug, which is great because my Power Hour kids come from all different classrooms, and they can either just bring one crayon, or I can just supply them with one crayon, because what they do for that one is they just pick their favorite color. Now on the mitten, they pick their 2 favorite colors. This one has blue and black. This one has black and yellow. So see, it's not going to take a lot of crayons to complete these pictures. The awesome thing is it's pretty much self-checking, because if you don't get the right answer, then your picture doesn't turn out right either. but the kids love the mystery of not knowing what the picture is going to be until they've got it almost completed. And I will give you a little tip that I do a lot. If it looks like I'm going to run out of time, about 5 minutes before it's time for the kids to switch back to their classroom, I will project the very last slide that shows the picture, and they can fill in the ones they missed along the way. And that way they don't leave with a partially completed picture. As a kid, I would have been like, no, I want to finish my picture. So I always give them a few minutes to finish their picture so they can take it back to their classroom and take it home and show their parents what they did. So I highly recommend these Watch Think colors. They're made by the Primary Techie. I will link it below as well. And she has every kind of one of these that you would ever want in your life. So please go on her TpT store and check out the other ones that she has. She has every season. She has, I think, pretty much all of the holidays. And she has just kind of cool themed ones. Like there's a superhero one that I have. There's a Star Wars one that I have that I like to use in May for May the 4th be with you, that whole week. There are just all kinds of neat ones. And she even has ones that aren't math related. So I encourage you to check her out. She has some great resources in her store. Oh, I almost forgot about having to track the phonics results from my testing. So I got almost everyone tested. There was one student missing on Friday, so I could not test them. But I got all of the other results put into this big Google grid. It didn't take very long at all. But like, I forgot the entire weekend to do this, so I'm so glad I jumped on here and got it done, because we're going to have a big data meeting about this sometime, and now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yay! My husband and I have rented a couple of Redbox movies today, so we got The Nun, which looks very creepy, and we got Night School, I think is what it's called, with Kevin Hart. And that one's a comedy. So I think I want to watch the comedy and then wait till it gets dark and then watch the creepy nun movie. Caitlin has already seen The Nun, so she doesn't want to see it again. She has none interest in it. Haha. So she's probably going to hang out in her room for a while. But it's just kind of a bleh day outside. We don't really feel like going anywhere, doing anything. So we're just gonna kind of hang out and just chill, watch some movies, probably eat some not so great food. I think I'm going to menu plan a little bit. Yeah, shocker, I know. I've kind of gotten out of the groove of that and I really need to get back into it. So I think I'm gonna pick some of those HelloFresh meals that I mentioned before and write down some ingredients that I need to pick up at the store, and maybe we can have a few of those this week and eat a little healthier. All right, if I don't check back in with you later, I hope that you had a great weekend, and I hope that your week is fantastic.